So, do you think Ganon... This game's got like 4 elements, really, right? Main elements that we've dealt with?
Yeah. Holy shit!
You just got 780? Nice. Do you think Ganon's gonna incorporate all 4 of them, or will he be like in a different game where it's something different? Like Ocarina of Time, it was light, so it was a whole different thing.
I don't know. I don't know, because this game's just so weird like that. It doesn't really follow the mold of the others.
It doesn't, and maybe that's my problem. Is I'm trying to be like, no, Zelda game, you gotta do this.
Discover more about.
Okay, bye. What's that spice for? I can't remember. Did we ever make that cake? KY, what do we need for a cake?
All I remember is that I fucked it up. Let me see if I can find the actual recipe.
Milk, egg.
Cake ingredients. Zelda.
Wow. Yeah, that's sapphires, man.
Bird eggs, goat butter, cane sugar, Tabantha wheat, monster extract.
Right, so we got the.
I think that was what we were missing. Monster extract.
Mm.
Maybe that's a stand-in for vanilla extract.
What's it gonna taste like if you don't put that shit in? Be alright.
Yeah, it's certainly edible.
Well, yeah, I've got money now, but...
Vanilla extract is strictly for flavor, right? It doesn't help the baking process of it.
Correct. Yeah, just for flavor. That's why you add, like, you know, a teaspoon of salt. Toast will enhance the flavor. When you guys make pasta, do you salt your water?
Yes.
That is something recent that I started doing, and it is paying dividends.
I do it because the recipe tells me to do it.
Yeah.
If I had never known to do it, I would never have.
Do it because that's what my mom does. I don't know what it does.
Yeah, there's a couple of, well, it's like salting anything. It just enhances the flavor.
Oh, nice.
So.
You know, I've been consuming a lot more salt lately.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's probably not a good thing. I think it's because I'm eating a lot more vegetables, but like, I really don't like vegetables very much, so I just put a shit ton of salt and pepper on like my green beans and shit.
Yeah, I don't have any like, I can't cite any papers to back it up, but I think the whole salt's terrible for you is a little overblown.
You need a little
The
sodium.
problem is, yeah, absolutely, it's an electrolyte. I mean, the problem is that like it's fucking packed in everything, so it's easy to overconsume it by a large margin. But most of the time when you cook at home, you can go ahead and use a little extra salt and you're just fine.
That makes sense because you know there's not salt on it already, so you know exactly what you're getting. What kind of fruit is that? Looks like a star fruit.
Sick,
A hardy durian.
yeah, I had to
that
decrease my sodium intake because I was eating too much, and it was fucking my cholesterol. Well, part of the reason. That and saturated fat, but it's probably mostly the saturated fat.
Scimitar. Yes, hammer.
Or trans fat, or whatever.
I don't remember. Oh, Twain. You had to do it before we were recording.
Oh, it's on.
Oh.
Just not in the... It's not in an episode.
Please include this in an episode. For the credit intro.
Yeah, I actually haven't done a lot of cool opens lately, mostly because I've just been lazy. I haven't like checked in between episodes. I just go straight to the next one.
Checked in between?
Like normally, what I would do in the past is I'd actually listen to everything to see if there was something like really funny. Then I'd start just looking to see if there's some like audio spikes in bunches because that would normally indicate that we were rolling about something. And then I'd just stop doing it altogether.
That's a good way of telling if we're rolling about something. Audio spikes.
Where are my pants?
Yes.
Trousers.
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 So much of my vocabulary is like that word. I can only hear your voice now. Same thing with croissants. I cannot think about that without you describing that story. Croissant?
Croissant.
Croissants.
Croissant.
Akvako.
Oh?
That looks so freaking peaceful up there.
That look nice.
I want to live in a bird's nest.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Not like a real bird's nest like that.
Yeah, like a treehouse.
Treehouse, there you
Giant
go.
proper treehouse.
You have stuff you would purchase?
I like the Ewoks, man.
Dude's name is Hearth.
He looks like a hearth. Or actually, it's a woman, isn't it?
It appears to be.
Oh, I saw you were playing a... What game are you playing? Need for Speed?
Yeah, it was one of the free games.
Oh, is that what it was? I just saw it. You got some achievement.
Yeah, they're, it seems they're trying to copy a little bit off of, Fast and Furious.
What do you mean?
Like, they got, like, a bunch of, like, characters. It seems to be more, like, heist-oriented. I mean, I only played
it's
a
not
little bit.
Is it a new game? You said it was free.
Payback. Yeah, it's free this
Yes.
month. Payback is one of the more recent ones.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if it's the most recent one, but I know it's one of the more...
Cold resistance.
Oh, this is what we should have had.
Oh, fuck.
Look at that hair.
That's awesome.
Dude.
That.
That's cool.
Look at that.
What do the pants look like? Oh.
That's actually a pretty sweet outfit.
Yeah.
Trousers.
Snow
Like
like
a
Alright,
trousers.
there's no need for your wares any longer.
Native American vibes? What I'm picking up.
Yeah. Let's go to. Isn't there a Great Fairy like right here? Yeah. Let's go see if we can upgrade it all.
Okay. I read on the bottom of a Snapple cap that yawning is not only contagious amongst humans but also amongst dogs.
That's funny.
Did I bring it up last time we met?
You might have mentioned it.
But I read on the bottom of a Snapple cap, so I don't know if that means it's true.
It could be. I think I've observed that happen before. Human
Snapple
yawns,
facts.
dog yawns. Dog yawns, human yawns. Cat yawns, human yawns. I still have to see Super Troopers 2.
Oh my god.
It wasn't very good.
Nah. Sometimes you gotta let sleeping dogs lie,
I was one of the...
as it were.
Yeah.
Mighty Thistle. The use to enhance. I can greatly enhance your clothing.
We can do...
Damn it.
What do we need?
Boko Goblin's guts.
Hyrule Bass. We should be able to find those. 3 restrooms, 5 bass, and 2 guts. I don't know where we find gut. Well, he killed Bobachins. Brought Bull
Well,
Cobbler.
actually, we don't need
Boko
guts.
Boko
Just think of
Goblins?
guts.
Boko Buns?
And the Rushroom.
No, that's not. The horn is for the
We
helmet.
need more. We need more guts in general for both of these. We have enough fangs, but we need guts.
More guts.
I don't like that helmet, dude.
Oh, I'm putting it on against Ganon.
Oh, shut up.
Pack up. I mean, this is the better actual defense.
And it looks way better.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Boko Goblin guts. Boko Gadget guts.
I'm trying to imagine what they look like. I don't... Is it that big guy? No. Nice.
God, that's sick if you can get that timing down.
There, that's a bokoblin, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
You got some bok. Yeah, there you go. I saw a couple of them.
Wow.
Might as well fuck those guys up. I wonder when the sword became like the iconic weapon of a hero.
Good question.
Good question. You said near HATENO Tower.
There's some old stories that are like that too. Like when did it start? You know, Knight's Claymore.
Achilles. No, Greek.
Achilles.
We're going back. Yeah, Achilles. That's the Greek pronunciation.
You're actually, yeah. I'm sure you're absolutely right.
He used a fucking spear, and like the spear is like the weapon that you always think of when you think of like, I don't know, Greeks or Romans or even just like old time fighters
with the big round brass shield and
and a long fucking spear that you can stab people with from a distance. But nowadays, when we think of like iconic heroes, whether it's in Lord of the Rings or Zelda or whatever, like King Arthur, it's always a fucking sword.
Yeah.
When did the sword become like the weapon of choice of a hero?
That's a good question.
I can't think of. Let's see. Sword and a shield, typically, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know at what point it happened, but I know eventually at some point the Roman soldiers started using the gladius, or no?
Oh my God, guys!
But they had a spear too.
Yeah, we gotta get this first.
Oh, okay. Let's do
But
it.
we didn't find
Let's
that.
do it.
Yeah.
You were saying, sir?
I'm not a Roman historian, but I thought that the gladius was like a sidearm for like backup.
You're probably
it wasn't
right,
like their
it's a short
primary
sword.
weapon. It's really short.
Yeah, it's small.
And it's like you start with not a spear, but something you would throw. They would carry like two of them, and ones that you throw, or maybe you could even carry and stab them. Yeah, like a couple of javelins, and then after you use those, then you take your gladius and stab people.
Shank some people.
It's brutal.
But you know their style of fighting is columns, so you're not going to be swinging.
I mean, you can throw a spear, so I mean, you could probably start in a phalanx with a sword and a spear, a shield and a spear, and then as needed, you can chuck and draw the gladius.
I think you're probably right, because their style of fighting, you could use a gladius as short because you're not going to be, doing hand-to-hand combat like this. You're just going to be stabbing people and.
Yeah.
These are my friends, and they also have their shields. Stab, stab, stab.
Yeah.
Stab. You're not going to be like swinging around like this. Your buddy's going to be like, what the fuck you doing? Stab him.
Yeah, I watched a couple of videos. This dude, he was a medieval historian and sword dueling teacher.
Uh-huh.
And he was critiquing how you always see people fighting with sword and shield in movies and stuff like that. How they always open up the shield real wide and then swing. And he's just like, no, you keep it up in front. That's how you're supposed to do it. And then because you can still do all sorts of stuff. When you have your shield up, you don't have to open it up real wide and take a swing.
If you open up real wide, you have a better chance of dying, I would think.
Exactly.
It defeats the purpose of having the fucking shield. Spawn. All I need are 3 more of your guts.
Oh, down there to the left. Maybe? Did I see something? Further to... Oh, there's one.
But, anyways, I started this combo when I saw Link using a spear. I think if I was in a time period where firearms were not a thing, and I had to arm myself for whatever reason, I would choose a weapon that's fucking long, like a halberd, or a spear, something that I don't have to get really close.
Yeah, you can keep your opponent at a distance. That makes sense.
I guess I would. We gotta be honest. I'd probably try to get good with a bow.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to ever get close to somebody. But I don't think I would take up the sword, man.
Close quarters, man.
Fucking pitchfork. Wear a broom like that guy. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Look at the range he's
Oh
got.
my god!
Those are brooms, right?
What's going on here?
One's got a pitchfork and one's got a broom. Two got a broom.
Okay. Oh god, I saw the funniest video. I'm just gonna find it.
You fucking. Oh, this fucking club is awful.
I guess back in the day, you would just use whatever you have. Like
Yeah.
a big ass club, like if that's what you have. Why not? I guess if your father gives you a sword that he passed down from his father and his father passed it down, I guess I would try to get good at it. It would be disrespectful to be like, I'm gonna use this spear instead.
Now.
Hylian rice. You think that's like a brown rice, or you think it's more like a white rice? In your imagination, KY.
I mean, quintessential rice to me is white rice.
So you think Hylian rice is like white rice?
I mean, if you want to get technical, it could be both, because if you take the bran off the brown rice, it's white rice.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you take the what off of it?
Bran, I think it's called.
So what is white rice?
It's rice without the bran on it. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I mean, it's almost like a shell, but like, I mean, you can't really tell. Like, I'm sure if you like rubbed the rice, like brown rice, you'd be able to get the
Really?
bran off. Yeah, it just
So-
adds extra fiber.
So it's not two different like breeds of rice. It's literally
No,
just
yeah, it's.
taking something off.
I think so.
I trust
Look
you.
it up.
It sounds right. They must have some kind of machine that does that really easily.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it would probably be really time consuming to do
How
that.
to burn
You just
rice.
bomb barreled the shit out of her.
You did not mean to do that.
Alright.
Brown rice is
Maybe time
whole
to run.
rice from which only the husk, the outermost layer, is removed. To produce white rice, the next layers underneath the husk, the bran layer and the germ, are removed, leaving mostly the starchy endosperm.
Endosperm.
Sounds appetizing.
Nice. Oh. Those fucking enemies are so freaking annoying. Enemies that poof out like that and appear somewhere else.
Oh, got
In
him.
video games, they always give me trouble. Guts. That reminds me of when I was at Blockbuster a long time ago with my father. Blockbuster Video. And I wanted to rent Guts.
Old school.
Nickelodeon Guts. It was a video game
Yeah.
for like Super Nintendo, I think. Maybe it was Nintendo.
Okay.
And my dad wouldn't let me get it because he thought it was akin to like Mortal Kombat, and that's why they titled it Guts.
Oh,
He was like,
Guts.
"I'm not gonna let you get a game called Guts." I'm like, what? That's some other shit. I can't remember.
That's funny.
Probably something better. Parents, man, they always misunderstand stuff.
All I have to do is look into it and then find out.
It's gotta be generational. I'm gonna be doing the same shit. What's this? You're not smoking no AirPods around me.
Smoking.
Smoking AirPods!
Drugs, Grandpa. They're headphones. Where's the cord? I don't have those on headphones. Try to trick me.
Back in my day, headphones didn't look like this. This is just one of those fancy jewels.
Jules. Headphones are supposed to cover your ears. Cords.
With cords. Oh, Grandpa, welcome to 2035.
What year is it?
2035. Yeah, I must be about 47 years old. Just kidding. What year did you say?
47? Yeah, 2035. Grandpa, you're
I guess it'd
old.
be like 50.
Nice. Nice. Luminous stone. Luminos Stony.
Yeah, wasting all your time on that TikTok again, eh? I don't know how you can social media for only 6 seconds at a time. Back in my day, we'd go to MySpace.
We had Vine. More than that. You can't even call it TikTok. You'd be like, oh, that cuckoo clock.
Yeah, what's that one application?
Yeah, exactly. So you get like, you almost get it right, but there's something you get. That's the quintessential parent thing to do. Like, you kind of know what it is, and you almost get it right, but there's something wrong. You on that cuckoo clock again?
Hey, I got a theory. I don't know what it means, but...
What's that app you call? Chronograph?
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 What's that? Instagram? And that fruity ass app again?
Yeah, instant photograph.
Instant telegram? You on that telegram again, huh? Huh, Sonny? Back in my day, we used to use the Facebook.
The
The Facebook.
The Facebook.
It was actually called the Facebook, too, so you could say that, like, oh, when it first released, you guys just know it's Facebook now, but when it first
You had
released...
to be a
When I was
college.
a real
Yeah, you had to be a college student in order to get it.
You're full of shit, Grandpa. All those bullshit
Don't
stories
talk to me like that, you little shit.
our grandparents told us are true. You actually had to have a college degree if to go on the Facebook.
That's funny.
Now you got 3.
And back when I was a real young lad, we used to have something called Zanga.
Zanga.
That's pre-MySpace, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was like LiveJournal.
Well, yeah. It was after LiveJournal.
Yeah, it was like a blogger, blogging thing.
I think that's it. We can't do anything else for our trousers because we have...
You need mushrooms?
No, we've already upgraded as much as she can for the trousers.
Cool.
So yeah, we're fitted up now. 12, 12, and 12. That's a beast.
Weapons. There's no extra, like, tempering of the Master Sword, right?
No. The only other thing we can do is... Well, there isn't really anything else we can do.
Just have a bunch of arrows, maybe? Are we good on our arrow supply?
I bought some more arrows. We could use some more, though. We could go clean out the supplies.
I figure we don't need 3,000 rupees. If this is it, we can probably just spend all of our money.
Yeah.
Or close to it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I agree.
And if we can't spend our money, we could always just buy some cool dye and get a better color of our...
SoG. Oh, Pure is so cute.
Blossom. So that woman is on, what's that show about the nerds? But it's not really...
The Big Bang.
For nerds. Yeah, Big Bang Theory. The show about about smart people for dumb people. I saw a really good it was like a grid. Show about smart people for smart people, about dumb people for dumb people, and then vice versa. I think they had Rick and Morty as like, that's the show about smart people for smart people. And then Big Bang Theory was a show about smart people for dumb people.
I think the reverse, the show about dumb people for smart people would be Arrested Development.
That's a good one. And then about dumb people, fourth dumb people. Is that like married with children? Yeah, Family Guy. There you go.
We need to go to the inn and like rest. Are you the innkeeper? Good morning. Yes.
Tanpu Inn.
I think that's a harsh criticism, though. I know somebody who's really smart. At least I think she is, but she likes that fucking show. Like,
What show? Family Man?
no, Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
I was told I would love the show, and I'm like, I've never watched the show.
I think it's a show about nerds, but it's not for real nerds.
Yeah,
It's for people who aren't nerds, and it's
Fake nerds, if you will.
no, not even tryhards.
No?
Just people who don't even.
Who aren't nerds.
They're all fucking stereotypes.
Yeah.
That's just what the show is.
What little bit I've seen of it, Sheldon is just, I don't know, I'm not a fan.
He's the extreme.
Yeah.
Oh, Frasier would be a show about smart people for smart people.
Yeah,
I liked Frasier.
I agree with
Frasier
that.
was a good show.
Yeah.
Although people that you didn't think would like the show still like the show.
Dude, it's
just
so-
maybe they appreciate something different about
The most
it.
random people
Orange
like
Faygo
that
Mouse.
show.
This is slightly better than this stuff, but because we already upgraded this, it doesn't make sense for us to get this.
The soldier's armor?
Yeah, this just looks cool as fuck, though. Looks pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool, though, Snake.
It looks cool. You never see Link wearing heavy armor, though.
Yeah, he's more of a ranger type. Leather armor at best.